let me guess, your loved one is having good days, bad days, confusing days, and days that make you wonder if things are getting worse or is it just you? You're not imagining it, care partners. Dementia doesn't move in a straight line. It moves more like waves. And so in today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to expect as dementia progresses in a way that brings relief instead of fear. Hi, for those of you who are new here, my name is Dr. Sinclair. I'm a neuropsychologist, dementia care specialist, and founder of the Confident Caregiver Academy. Let's jump on in. Dementia progression isn't random. It follows a neurologic pattern. Depending on the dementia type, the disease spreads through the brain in a sequence. If it starts in the hippocampus, you'll notice that memory, learning, and new information is impacted. If frontal lobes are impacted, then your loved one's judgment, their reasoning, their emotional regulation is going to be compromised. If their parietal lobe is impacted, then their spatial awareness, that's how they're taking in information around them in space, that will be compromised. Temporal lobes, that means that your loved one is going to struggle with language and recognition. If their limbic system is impacted, which it often is, that means that their alarm centers are going to be going off quite frequently. They are going to experience more fear and feeling of threat. Or the occipital regions can be affected with dementia. That impacts the visual processing abilities, and it may also lead to hallucinations. This is why, care partners, the symptoms that you see are not just personality changes. They're not just your loved one trying to be difficult. These are true brain changes that's occurring with dementia. You are watching your loved one's brain change in real time. And when you know what's changing, it allows you to take these changes less personally because sometimes it is going to feel very, very personal with dementia care. I want for you to think of this journey with your loved one as walking across an old rope bridge. When dementia begins, the bridge is worn but still steady. You both step forward together, cautious but connected. As the disease progresses, care partner, certain planks are going to weaken, some wobble, some suddenly give way. Your loved one isn't choosing this. The disease is removing planks beneath their feet. So when they hesitate, when they freeze, and when they grab onto you suddenly, it's the instinctive reaction of someone trying to survive a bridge that's crumbling beneath them. Your role isn't to force them forward. Your role is to walk beside them, hold the rails, steady and slow down when the planks get shaky. The bridge is changing, not the person crossing it. The first thing to keep in mind as dementia progresses, care partner, is that dementia progression is not linear, as I said. It's rhythmic. It comes in waves. One of the biggest shocks for caregivers is the inconsistency. You may think, wow, he was able to do this yesterday. Why is he not doing it today? She was able to take care of that last week. What's happening? Is it something that I did? No, care partners, it's nothing that you did. It is the rhythm of dementia. It dips, it stabilizes, it compensates, and then there's a dip again. It truly is riding a wave with dementia caregiving. Why does this matter for you to learn, care partners? Well, when you can expect variability, it removes the blame, number one, and it also removes the panic when you see a dip, when you see your loved one having a really bad day. You'll start to notice patterns. For example, care partners, mornings might be clearer than evenings, stress might cause dips, fatigue might trigger confusion, another dip, and overstimulation might increase difficult behaviors. Your loved one may be yelling at you, snapping at you. Once you understand that there are going to be ups and downs of caregiving, this normalizes what once felt unpredictable and scary. The second concept I want you to know, care partners, as dementia progresses is that behavior changes are brain changes, not personal attacks. As dementia progresses, care partner, you are going to see bizarre behaviors, and they're going to feel like they came out of left field oftentimes, but they did not. You are literally witnessing your loved one's brain change in front of you, and it's going to bring about changes in their behavior as well. What do I mean by that? Well, care partners, for a lot of the dementia types, their frontal lobe is weakening. They may become more irritable with you. They may have less impulse control. They're not going to think through their behaviors before acting on them. They may become more suspicious of you. They may argue with you. They may withdraw from you. All of these behavioral changes, as frustrating and personal personal as they feel are indicative of your loved one's brain progressing and the changes that's coming about because of dementia. These aren't choices that they're making, it's the plank falling out from beneath them. These are symptoms of dementia, and I'm giving you this education so that you don't feel blindsided when your loved one suddenly snaps at you for something that's so innocuous and small and insignificant. This is indicative of that poor impulse control. It's indicative of that irritability. You'll hear my voice as that happens for the first time, and you won't be as startled and panicked, I hope. For example, when your loved one is making accusations, false accusations, their limbic systems may be damaged. That's their fear center. When your loved one is refusing to do a very simple task that you've given them, it could be indicative of frontal lobe damage. Their task switching ability is compromised. When your loved one is getting lost in a familiar place, it could be their hippocampus, their memory centers, it could be their parietal lobe that's responsible for spatial processing. I could go on and on. When they are repeating questions, they are struggling to hold on. I can go on and on. Care partners, what you're witnessing is their brain changes in real time, and it's so sad. If this is helpful to you, care partners, then please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. It allows me to continue to give you this education that I know for so many of you did not receive, and it also allows YouTube to send this out to other care partners just like you who are struggling. Now let's move on. Care partner, some would say that this third point is the most heart-wrenching part of caregiving, where you will shift from doing with to doing for your person with dementia. The progression of dementia always includes a gradual shift of independence. In the early stages, you may just be giving your loved one with dementia reminders, but as the disease progresses, they'll need assistance, supervision, step-by-step guidance, full support with complex tasks, and later you will take over most of their daily activities of living. This shift is a neurologic reality, and care partners often panic at this stage. What does this mean? Oh my gosh, they can't do this anymore. What's going on? What this means, care partners, is the part of the brain that was responsible for that task has now weakened, and your loved one can no longer do this anymore. Understanding this shift allows you to pace your expectations. It allows you to start prepping to accept help. It allows you to start practicing asking for help. Care partners, I am giving you this information because I know you know this on a logical level that dementia is progressive. But for a lot of care partners, they haven't come to terms that there is going to be a shift in doing with to doing for. This transition is hard emotionally, care partners, but I do want to leave you with a mindset reframe. You are not losing your loved one all at once. You are learning to love them differently as their brain changes. Thank you for being here with me today, care partners. Understanding how dementia progresses doesn't remove the grief, but it certainly gives you an opportunity towards clarity and to plan. A lot of people in the field do not talk about these hard conversations because they don't want the care partner to be down and despondent. I personally believe that information arms our care partners. Even if it's sad information, it is important for you to know what's around the bend. I hope that today's video gave you a bit of clarity. It allows you to plan. And if you do need help constructing that roadmap, feel free to book a call with me below. I will gladly support you on this journey. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.